Hi, my name's Erin and I wanted to show you my latest fabric haul as inspired by Gillian's review the other week of Girl Charlie and Fabric.com. So my latest haul is from an Australian seller called Crafty Mamas Fabrics, and Lisa there, she stocks a lot of European fabrics, mostly for children but not exclusively, and so I ordered some Bambi for my daughter, and it's lovely. And I ordered some kite little stuff for my son, which, as you can imagine, they're beautiful, lovely thick jerseys, beautiful vibrant colours. But the other thing I ordered is she does what are called fun packs, which is where you just specify a price of either $50 or $100. And whether it's for a boy or a girl. So I got two $50 packs, a boy and a girl one. I just wanted to show just the beautiful presentation. I think this is part of when you buy from an independent seller, this is part of the extra service that you get. I mean, I shop a lot online, but you know, when you want to do something special, it's nice to have that extra touch. So, so this is the little boy pack. So I'm pretty sure this is organic jersey here, so that'd be about 1/4 metre in the green, and then that's a lovely smooth jersey, nice and thick. Might not just be used for my son, might be used for someone else as well. And then, so that'd be, gosh, probably 1 metre of that one. And then there's 1/2 metre of the little soft football print. So I have to try and sew something up before the World Cup's over. And then this looks like another metre of, no, it might even be 2 metres. But this is a beautiful, I think this is another organic, this is a French terry, I think. Lovely and soft, decent stretch, and the recovery you'd expect with French terry. So I haven't actually unpacked these before because I wanted to show them looking beautiful before I destroyed them. So this is a little girl pack. So I've got 2 different ribs. I do really like the stripy one, and then got some birdies. So it looks like, gosh, maybe that 1.5 metres of this one. And then half a metre of stripes, and 1/2 metre of butterflies. So that's Crafty Mamas, and I'm really pleased with those. I think there are things certainly that you do get a bit what you pay for, and you know, buying a brand, and for someone who has built their business around quality fabrics, it makes sense that, you know, the fabrics are beautiful. I thought I'd also take this opportunity to show, I have some Riley Blake knit fabric, so there was a question about that. So I thought I'd show. So now it has been pre-washed, so I've got a chevron jersey. Now the stretch and recovery is pretty good. It's not as drapey as, say, a bamboo, but then it's not a viscose, so it drapes the way I think you would expect cotton to drape, and it's lovely and soft. And although you probably can't tell, it's not sheer, so you wouldn't have to line it if you didn't want to. So I think it's a small chevron, and then I've got some 1-inch stripes, and again, pretty good recovery. I mean, you do get a bit of fading, but you get that on any printed jersey. Well, that's my experience anyway, when you stretch it, and if it's stretched out that much, you probably need to maybe make a bigger size. And again, even the white isn't sheer, so you wouldn't have to line it if you made it into something. Then these are some Girl Charlie fabrics. So I use them to make clothes for my children, and they're reasonably good in that sense. I do think the jersey behaves more like an interlock. There is a certain amount of stretch in it, but say this t-shirt that I made for my son, I should have done the neckband in rib, and then I didn't have any in the right colour. So when I put it on him, I always couldn't get it off. I needed to cut it off him. So this would be relegated to doll's clothes, unfortunately. And then this is a dress I've made for my daughter, and I actually found this particular Girl Charlie print to be, now this has been worn more, so it's ended up softer and drapier, and I guess a different kind of binding in the neckline has sort of removed the issues around the lack of stretch in the fabric. And then this is a French terry, and again this has been worn quite a bit by my daughter, and it's quite thin. It still keeps her warm enough, but I generally expected it. I expected a little bit more weight, but overall I'm not too unhappy with it. It has enough stretch to do what I need it to do. I do think that the print has faded quite a bit with washing. So this has probably been, including pre-washing, it's probably been washed 3 times. And it's not as vibrant as it was before. She doesn't care because it has love hearts. So that was a bit of a mishmash, everything all in together. But I just did want to show how Girl Charlie fabrics stand up to washing. They stand up reasonably well. I have some more parcels coming next week, so if anybody ends up watching this video, I might put their ones as well.